Hello and welcome to the Duke of Foxborough channel. Behind me I have a glass of kefir that's been culturing for 24 hours on my counter. I'm going to bring it over here and show you how I prepare it. Here you can see the grains. They float to the top of the milk as they culture, and they look sort of cauliflower-like, and what I'm going to do is separate the grains from the kefir. What you need is the culture glass, another culture glass to transfer it to, a serving glass, something to stir, I use a fork, I'll explain why, and a little strainer. I also use a lid. While you're culturing, you want to cover it loosely. Now what happens is the grains will float to the top and the kefir will separate into curds and whey. Now you don't really have to use a strainer. I like to use a strainer to get it all out. But what you can do is just carefully sift them out this way with a fork or something, and you can gather them up and shake off the stuff that clings to them, and you can, but they don't always all float. So if you do it this way, you'll want to scoop from beneath to try to collect all the grains that you can. Another way you can do it is to strain it this way. So before I strain it, I'm going to stir. This loosens it so it will pour more easily through the strainer. So I'm going to stir it, and then here, I'm going to pour it in. By stirring it, you can see that some of the kefir grains were not floating. See, it's still full, so I can tap it through to get the remaining kefir to flow through, and then you have grains there in the strainer. So I'm going to put these in here, and this is the kefir. Now what I do, you can drink it now, or what I do is I put it in the refrigerator overnight and have it the next morning. So I'm going to get yesterday's. The one I made yesterday, and you can see the consistency. See how thick it is. It's nice, really nice, creamy, smooth, sweet, mild texture. It's very nice. So that's what I'm going to use today, and for tomorrow I'm going to reuse this. It's still good. When you put it in the refrigerator, you want to cover it tightly. So this goes in the refrigerator. And now, of course, you need milk. All the way to the top. I'm just going to go wash this off. Okay, nice clean lid, just loosely set on there. And I'm going to put it back over there and it'll be ready to go for tomorrow. So that's how I make kefir by the glass. You can make any quantity you want, smaller or larger, however much you want, to your health.